Aussie CAD then looks similar to the Aussie dollar, you know, in terms of trading around significant points. Look at these 3 weekly highs. Yeah. Let's see if I can get some more data on here. Just a sec. $10 should be enough. No, it doesn't want to give me more there. Okay, it doesn't matter. Look at these three weekly highs. This week 10011. Last week 10015. Week before that 10021. Within 10 pips. All right. Also, the reason why I wanted to do this. I mean, you got these 3 weekly highs. They're pretty much the same, right? And it's a psychological level of evens. You know, you've got this parity here of 1.00, the big figure, as they say, and that is whether you like it or not, that is, these levels do attract, you know, this sort of psychology. They're psychological levels. Now, make no mistake, above here, obviously we're going to be long. And, you know, always the case, you know, the more you know, particularly on a weekly, this weekly chart, the more these points are respected, the better the buy is. Let's have a look at what that looks like on a daily then. Okay, look, these 5 days, you know, they're all bunching up around the figure, and it's momentum high in an uptrend. Above here, you are long, no questions. However, if we fail to make a new high here, that's our short. But we're not in the business of ifs. We have to take this point. That's the point that we know at the moment, the 99.13. All right. So the long, structural long, is above the figure at the 3 weekly highs and the 5-day highs, and it is 1.0020. That's our long. 1.0020. It's a nice setup, this. And our structural short is the 99.13. Okay. Obviously, if we don't trade above here, this is a failure to make a new high. The short, we get in here ahead of the structure. The second structure, just below 98. But as far as we're concerned, at the moment, 99.13 is the nearest structural short. That's going to be it. That's what we look like on the weekly, daily. Now for the 200 tick, see what it looks like. Sorry, that's what it looks like. See, look at this. You know, it's all. Yeah, it does. Look at this, Barry. You're right. I mean, you know, this is actually. I mean, the more you look at this, the better it becomes. This is coiling up for some action. Look how the price action is coiling into this zone. We've got exactly. We're getting higher highs and we're getting a very clear defined top to this. The price action is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. It's tightening up, like in this coiling fashion that we describe it. and there will be an outcome to this. There will be an outcome to this, and if it's the break of these 1, 2, 3 day highs that we've seen, and remember that's why we look at the weekly first. They're 3 weekly highs. They're 5 daily highs, 1, 2, 3 daily highs. We're coming in. We've zoned from the weekly daily into the 200 tick. The 10020. I mean, you are long, or you know that you have no choice. You're long above here. You know, just give it a bit of, wait for a couple of candles, and you're in. And of course the bias is there, the Aussie strength. And there's our 99.13. You see, indicated by this line. Remember, that's our structure, so that can be our short as well. Okay, that's our short point as well. It's our structural short and our short-term short. So our structural shorts and our structural longs are exactly the same as our 200 tick short and longs. Right? Now, the long stop. The long stop you can have below the 99.89, basically at the price point we're trading now. Right? Your stops here. You want it to keep. So you've even got you've got a lovely long, and you've got a low risk. Yeah, you're not risking too much on the trade. So you're bringing your stop in here. Give it a bit of room as well. There's your stop, and if you're going short here, your stop obviously is going to be the other side of our structure. Okay, so the 99.13, yeah, short below the 99.13, and you're going to have your stop above this, back, above this area here. So 99.40, let's say. Okay. So if you stop, if you're short below this level, I mean, you may choose to wait for it to take out the 4-day high or the 2-day low, but you're having your stop. If that's the case, you have your stop the other side of the structure. If you're shorting the structure, you have your stop the other side of the 99.40 into this, back into this coiling band. Okay, but that looks pretty good. I like that. Okay, happy with that?